Hi guys, a very good afternoon. Masquera say. I am back so that we can talk about Susan Mutami. That is the topic for today and in this episode. So, what happened is that for a very long time we have been quiet about Susan Mutami, and she came and addressed the people of Zimbabwe and the world on her Twitter handle and actually said, "Hi everyone, I hope you are well." And you are registering to vote. I wanted to let you know that I have been invited to speak at the UN this year in New York. Category Women and Child Abuse, and also a Chief Pro-Democracy Workshop. UN protest and to be one of the key not speakers. So there is a UN conference. I believe it happens sometimes in September. And the president of the republic is invited as a head of state, or because Zimbabwe is a member of the United Nations. So Susan Mutami will be there, and there are going to be protests. That is number one. She is also going to speak. That is number two. So basically, she is going to have an opportunity to actually speak her case or to address her case publicly, internationally, per United Nations. Guys, this is not an easy thing. This is not a small case. So if she is given that platform to actually air out, guys, anenge ariba fireworks, anenge arima one. Because if her Twitter space got that much attention, what about her address at the United Nations? And specifically for a topic guys. So these are two things at play. Number one, there are protests being planned at UN. This coming UN summit, there are protests which are being planned. Secondly, Susan Mutami will be speaking herself. So Team Zimbabwe, the situation has taken yet another level. And let us see the end result of her address. Let us see what is going to happen next. Are they preparing for the October conference, ZANU-PF conference, or what is really happening? Is China actually in support of this? Is Russia in support of this? Who is being begged by the Chinese and the Russians? What is really happening? Who is actually working with Susan Mutami? Because if you look at these connections, connect the dots, guys, this is not going to be something which is easy. This is not going to be something which can be taken lightly. It shows that this is a serious matter. This is a serious case. We need to address it seriously. And I believe that Themba Mliswa has been doing more harm to President Mnangagwa because of his utterances. We would have seen the president himself coming out to address this issue, and his silence is going to cost him, because Kana Susan akaitaura pa UN, what is he going to say? Is he going to just leave it like that without addressing it? These are the very, very key questions we need to be answered. So if you look at the Varakashi Brigade, they always attack, they always come guns blazing, but they forget that if this thing is discussed per UN, guys, the probability yokuti mkuru ari kupinda bhizi ari kupinda va1 yakakura. What will happen is not known. What if kunoku kumusha vobva vati mudhara ari ikoko vobva vati chatsva, you are no longer president? What is going to happen? Mudhara anobva atosungwa automatically ari kuUN. So guys, these are the issues we need to actually closely look at. And actually the president, if he is clever, this issue, he must address it before he goes to United Nations. He must address it in time and make sure that everybody is satisfied by his response. Kana chikumbira regeroto gara kumbira regeroto arumeka indakatadza beta vamwe vachienda vachamisa chienda kuUN unotivirira ina akuda zvitadza. That is the only way out, because akasataura nemukomana right now for amnesty, who is going to help him? So Team Zimbabwe, we might laugh, we might actually take this issue like a joke, but this is a serious matter, because she announced that she's going to address this issue at the UN summit. So This is something very important because the days are very, very, very close to the United Nations Summit, and probably the head of state will be there. She will be addressing, protests will be staged, and a lot of issues are going to happen. And if we are to look at what is happening, the corruption which is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe, the arrest of Job Sikala, we have international lawyers being lobbied for Job Sikala. So this case is now different. This is now a different case. It is no longer that case we used to know Yakango Taura in general. If it is presented before United Nations, it is now a different case. I don't know if you can tell me in the comment section, guys, before we end this program, what do you think in this because of this Ango Steve, this, guys, this is a well-articulated thing. Mnangagwa thought he's clever than Soko. So actually, I agree with you, Uncle Steve, on that one, because zviri kufamba negwara razviri kufanira kufamba naro chairo chairo. Wakunyatsoona direction. If you look at this thing, you are going to see a lot of things. Look at how, at when Soko striked. When the president was outside Zimbabwe attending SADC summit, Soko striked. Vakabva varova netsvimbo. So rova netsvimbo wadzikajena chibhazhamba akabata gotsi iye zvinezvi magonyeti motikari everything impounded. And what is President Mnangagwa going to say when evidence is presented? So these are very important issues because there is an international lobby firm yakahaiwa naJob Sikala, and there is a letter yakanyorwa futi naJob Sikala. Those things zvinenge zvichipresentwa kuUN. So just imagine, guys, nyaya yeNherichal Shwaya yobva yanzi bvu paUN, nyaya Job Sikala bvu paUN, nyaya yecorruption dzese dziri kunetsa idzi vanhu vachisunungurwa bvu paUN, mobva matarisa mobva muone nyaya yaSusan Mutami yobva yanzi bvu paUN. What do you think is going to happen? Vachibva ikoko kutaura chokwadi, vanobva vauya vobva vasangana neSoko, vanenge vashafula vobva vasangana neimpeachment. Guys, this is going to be a very interesting moment. In Zimbabwe, we are just praying for peace because kana chikabvondoka, guys, we are not safe. We just pray kuti varume vanga vapedze nyaya dzavo zvakanaka. We are just praying for peace. We are just praying that they are going to deal with whatever case or whatever matter amicably, so that they preserve lives in the nation of Zimbabwe. So October Congress is going to be very interesting. Ndokunge tasvika ku Congress kwacho. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. I don't know to waste much of your time. I don't see your comments here. I've just seen Uncle Steve's comment, and I just want, let me put this one for the last time before I go, for those who came late, so that they see what Susan Mutami said on her Twitter handle. This is what Susan Mutami said on her Twitter handle. For those who actually wanted to see and to know kuti zviri kumbofamba sei, zviri kumbonzi chii. So timu riri kusangana paUN summit, ndo pavari kusangana, aiwa chinenge chakachaya, chinenge chakabhondoka. Susan Mutami addressing the world about nyaya dzacho, the abuse. So Team Zimbabwe, in the comment section ngataure, what do you think about this matter? Muri kufunga kuti masports aya anopera zvakanaka here, zvinopera mushe here? Let us have a discussion. Let us talk in the comment section.